you seen from the quarterback so far, Miller and Jade? How are they competing?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, they're both getting better every single day. They're doing a good job. They're leading their huddle, leading the offense. It's been fun to watch them sling it and compete.
So, Coach,
Something we talked about earlier this week was kind of the leadership on the offensive line as one of the veteran guys. Like, how do you feel like you've kind of stepped up from that leadership position, especially in the center?
Yeah, I think it's direct, right? Obviously, having a leadership role last year, again having one this year, and again, like you said, transitioning to center, kind of just naturally even more of a leadership role, even more responsibility. So just adjusting to that, trying to lead the guys, trying to get them all on the same page every day and attacking the day.
Do you feel like there's a certain amount of pressure, especially the way the offensive line performed last year was a little bit up and down?
I mean, there's always pressure, but that just comes with playing football at USC.
Jonah Monheim mentioned that you were further along at center than he thought, earlier this week. What have you been trying to show there? What's been the process for you learning the technique there at a different spot?
Yeah, the process has just been trying to get better every single day, trying to take, coaching every single day and learn and just getting so many reps right now is helping a lot, and just trying to learn from each of those reps. Obviously do what the coaches say, but getting reps with all these guys, running the offensive center is it's really helpful.
Jonah, when you're working with Brett, I know you mentioned you're working on center with him. What are those sessions like? Are you guys just talking through things? Is he like getting you down in a stance? And
yeah, definitely. It's stance, it's snapping, it's stepping, it's walking through scenarios, like talking over certain blocks, kind of key points to think about or remember right before the snap. Those little instinctual things that you kind of build over time. Trying to get some tips from him to help ease the process.
How much do you think that's helped kind of speed up your transition?
I think it's helped. I mean, whatever knowledge you can gain from anyone is helpful, but at the end of the day, reps are obviously the most valuable thing. So it's a little bit of both for sure.
What have you learned in the last just few months that you didn't know before about playing center?
Again, it's probably just a lot of the physical stuff. It's a lot of the body movements and what it feels like and how quick it's got to be. You can watch it a lot on film, but until you actually do it and feel the physical stuff, that's when you kind of get the difference and feel it. Yeah.
Has the biggest adjustment been at the footwork? I mean, working on the outside, you got more space to utilize. Now you're kind of in that phone booth.
Definitely.
What's that adjustment been like?
Yeah, I think, there's a big adjustment both with miking things and calling things as a center, but then like you said, there's a big physical adjustment. Things are a lot quicker. Obviously, you're playing against different body types inside than you are on the edge, so both things. Obviously, bigger dudes typically and quicker. It's a shorter gap, like you said, shorter distance to close.
And do you have to shorter time to make a decision as far as staying with your guy, helping out to the left, helping out to the right?
Right.
Where are your struggles right now?
Yeah, just kind of like I said, just trying to, whether it's pass, run, screen game, whatever it is, just trying to learn every day from these reps and whatever the coaches say. And it's been good to compete with these guys, though, and do it.
One guy seems like he's still have a lot of chance to be close to his.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's been on a tough day since we got here. What have you seen about his kind of development just in the last few months?
Yeah, I think, like you said, he's gained a lot of weight, since he was in high school and since he first got here. So I think he's starting to adjust to the weight. He's starting to feel good in the weight. Obviously, it's a process, especially any guy has an O-lineman that's a freshman, redshirt freshman, whatever it is. Those are really valuable 2 years of development, no matter where you come from. So I think he's just getting used to the weight, and he's doing well.
When do you wake up for these practices?
It depends. First alarm's usually like 3:45.
Do you prefer the morning or the afternoon practice?
Pros and cons to both. You can get them done in the morning. You can kind of just warm up and go straight to it. But obviously, if it's an afternoon practice, you got more fuel, more food, more hydration, probably more sleep. So there's pros and cons to both.
Vincent is renowned for coaching centers. Have you seen a difference in his teaching style, teaching you at center as opposed to working with you as a tackle?
I would say, obviously, there's a lot of different techniques that are involved with center, and he's very detailed with those, but overall he's extremely detailed with all the positions. So I think in a sense, sure, it's a little different, especially me one-on-one as a center, but overall, I mean, he's still giving me the very same detailed coaching as he was at tackle.
Is there a big difference learning the cadence, I guess the talking gait from the quarterbacks, different between Miller and Mayava and Jake?
Not too much, just because, it's the same offense and everything, and they're taught the same thing. So there's not a big difference. There are at times, just small differences, even if it's under center with their hands, or sure their cadence is maybe a little different, but overall it's pretty much the same.
Thanks, Jonah.
Thanks, guys.